Welcome to the Media Training Academy. I'm Pete Burden, developer and presenter. So what is the Media Training Academy? Well, in a nutshell, it's online media training with a difference. Not only do the videos show you how to master media interviews, but you're asked to put your new skills to the test in our inbuilt media interview scenarios. Mastering media interviews is just like riding a bike. So while you need to know what to do, you'll never get better unless you practice. So any media training you do has to have a practical element to it. I'm now going to show you through exactly how it works. We're now inside the Media Training Academy. This is the page you come to once you've signed up. There are two parts to the Media Training Academy. First there's the videos, and then there's the exercises I set at the end of the videos. So we'll just go through what the topics are first. So after the introduction, we've got body language, because that's very important in all media interviews, not just TV. Then we look at media messages, which is how we structure what we want to say. Then we've got sound bites, which is how we're going to dress those points up in different ways to make them more attractive for the media to use. We've got answering questions, which is how to deal with tough questions and how to make sure that our points get across so they're used in the media stories and are remembered by the audience. We've got the different interview formats, for example, how you approach a TV interview slightly differently from a print interview. We've got interview landmines. Now there's a lot of things that can go wrong in a media interview. A lot of them you may well not even be aware of. So we go through those and talk about how to avoid them. Then we've got post-interview, what you should and shouldn't do when your interview's finished. Then we've got a section on modern era changes. Now there are some things that have changed in the last few years that make your preparation and how you do the media interview a bit different from the past. So we go through those. Then we have a conclusion. Okay, so I'll just go back to the top now. So as I said earlier, the first thing you do is you watch the next video. And then once that's been completed, there'll be an exercise for you that I mention at the end of that video. Now, for 6 of these, there's a link underneath to a chapter in my book, Media Training for Modern Leaders, that goes into more detail about the topic that's been talked about in the video. So you're welcome to go away and read that to get yourself a bit more detail. You don't have to. There are some areas there where it's a really good idea to do, particularly with the media messages, because there's some good examples and things there. Now the videos they average about 4 minutes per video, so there's about 40 minutes of video here. But most of your time should be taken doing the exercises I said. All the exercises are based on one of these scenarios down the left here. This is the real practical side of the training. For example, when we do the media messages video, you're asked after that to go and create your own media message. And as you get down the course, you'll be asked to actually take part in media interviews on these scenarios. And you're probably wondering how that would work in an online course, so I'll just show you. Now let's take the example here of you being interviewed as a newly appointed leader. You click on the scenario and you can see my webcam's opened up here, and then all I need to do is click begin session down here. There's a little button, and then a question will be fired at me. So I have to answer that question using the techniques I've just learnt from the video I've watched. Then I click that button again and there are 10 questions. Once you've done the 10 questions, the video will upload itself and you get a chance to watch it back. And this is how you learn, because you're your biggest critic, and watching how you went is the way you learn this stuff. It's really the only way you can do it. So you can just keep doing this for 3 months. Now you'll see there too, there's a submit your video button. What you can do there, you can submit that video to me. There is a small cost in it, and then I will give you a video critique of that. You don't need to do that, but it's there if you want to. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. To find out the pricing options available, just click on the sign up button. So if you really want to put your mind at rest that you'll be able to deal with that media scrutiny if it ever comes your way, and let's face it, we never really know when or if that will happen, or you just want to grow your media skills, or it might be one of the reasons I mentioned in the text below, sign up and I'll see you on the other side.